dyed. It's beautiful silver work here as well, if you notice the pendant. And I love all the beautiful shades. You'll see genuine amethyst beads and then all the wonderful lilacs and grays and pretty soft pinks. It's a wonderful opportunity for you. Jay, don't go too far. We'll be right back with another great hour of Mine Finds, brand new designs, and incredible brand new butterscotch amber, lapis, and so much more. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin, backed by over 30 years experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
You're a gem collector and you love gorgeous natural gemstones. If so, you can join us for the next hour of Mine Finds with Jay King. Good evening. My name is Sarah Anderson. And then 1 hour away from the premiere of a beautiful new Italian silver jewelry line. It's called Bianca Milano. I have a very special guest, someone I can't wait to introduce you to. You might recognize her. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned for 1 hour from now. I'll preview a beautiful Italian jewelry collection. In the meantime, lots of new this hour with Jay King, some special offers, and I have to say, my all-time favorite item of this show is coming up next, and it is a blonde cat's eye. Yeah, that's the stone that winks at you. It's a magical and mesmerizing and golden blonde color that has that little look of a wink, those natural inclusions that reflect the light. Bring your neckline to life, and it's this most glorious color. It's like dining by candlelight. It's absolutely stunning. The size of the beads off the charts, 8 to 18 millimeters. It's 20 inches in length. We'll have the matching earrings for you as well. That's all brand new. I can't believe the price on this necklace. I've shopped for that tiger's eye and cat's eye look at Tucson myself, and this is an absolute mine find. Can't wait to hear the whole story from our good friend Jay. So stay tuned, order those early. It is limited, as so many of his pieces are, but these are the rare, the exotic, the unusual stones, and we'll give you a look at the Andean Turquoise and Smoky Quartz pendant. This is a little special offer for those of you tuning in because it will be our lowest price we've ever offered. Here's our opportunity buy of the hour. We have the pendant for you, which is done in the most brilliant, gorgeous turquoise Andean color, and it's accented with smoky quartz. It's from his gallery collection. You see the beautiful high-end designer look, all the solid sterling silver that goes all the way around. The pendant, $111.98. It's a new low price. We have never done that pendant before today at $111. We're gonna add the earrings to your order as well. They'll also be on sale for you at $103, and those are all available on flexible payments for you to enjoy. So check that wonderful Jay's Gallery collection, all handcrafted, a beautiful upscale designer look. If that's something that appeals to you, do not miss out. I'm gonna invite you to shop this hour early if you can. Go to hsn.com or give us a call. That way you won't miss out on some of your all-time favorites. And then check out what you missed last hour. We had a fun and fabulous clearance show as well. Okay, let's begin with Lapis. Now I'm gonna introduce you to Jay King. He is our resident rock hound. He is, again, our globe trotter. He looks in all the places that we don't have to. He goes into the mine so we don't have to. He rides camels and donkeys so we don't have to. He flies his own plane if he has to get there. And Jay brings us some of the most beautiful lapis that you'll find in the entire world. And this next necklace is no exception. So take a look. Genuine lapis for $134.42. Not one piece of lapis, not one stone, not one ring, not one pair of earrings, but an entire graduated design with one of the most brilliant blues you will ever find. So Jay, are you there in your remote location? There he is. Jay, welcome back for another great hour of Mine Finds. So good to see you.
Yeah, you know, my mom, she's my biggest critic, right? So she always tells me, she goes, you say things and you keep repeating it. She goes, so, you sound like a broken record. So in my mom's honor, I'll try not to sound like a broken record, but I want to let everybody know, like on the Lapis. If you've been watching us, here's what's going on in the Lapis world. All the Lapis that you see that in most jewelry that's all gem grade, all comes out of one region. It comes out of the Hindu Kush region, Hindu Kush Mountains of Afghanistan, where it's been mined, much like it's been mined for 3,000 years of recorded history. Even the artifacts that they find in the Egyptian tombs, that they've actually traced that material back to these same deposits. It comes from a very remote area, there is no infrastructure. It's literally trails. When you say your house has running water, it means that you have a flowing stream in your backyard. Okay, all of this material is totally mined by hand, comes in very small deposits. It's all brought down on pack animals, either mules, horseback, with panniards, or they'll backpack it. You don't find big pieces of it for that reason too. They literally pack it out. What's happened in the Lapis world is this, and this is over the last 5 years, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get the rough material in this grade. Now I can get you all the low grade Lapis you want. I can get you literally hundreds of thousands of tons of low grade Lapis. It's available. This is all grade A material, grade A, double A, and triple A. That's in this necklace. I did this, it's a simple design. I did it for one reason and one reason only. I'm starting to burn through, I cannot, it's gotten to the point, last year I went on actually 3 different Lapis buying trips. They're not cheap to do, you have to go to a very remote region. Very hard to get there. I got literally 0 rough material, 0. It's just not coming out. It's just not available on the market. So we're turning loose of my private stash that I've been collecting and setting back for, some of it's 15, 20 years old, and I only saved the best of the best. I finally just came to the conclusion that it's just gonna last as long as it's gonna last, and then that's it. And it won't be long. It could even be as short as first part of next year. And you'll still see some Lapis from me where I have Lapis where I can cut cabochons. But as far as beaded necklaces, I just can't burn the rough material. I'm doing this. This is kind of like for people that have been loyal to us and really want, the really high grade Lapis. I'm not seeing it from anybody else, okay? I mean, if you have a contact or a source, I'm your guy, right? What I'm seeing, anything that I'm seeing, and you saw it this year in Tucson, anything that looks like this and is this color, the majority of it, I wouldn't say 100%, but the high, maybe 90% of what I saw this year in Tucson has all been color enhanced. It's all been treated. They're taking the low grade Lapis and treating it. This is the finest Lapis that I'm aware of. Like I said, this is coming out of my private collection, okay? I did not, it took me a long time to come to actually being able to mentally go ahead and release this material. But I'm just gonna make it last as long as I can last it. I've got some Lapis designs coming up between now and December that we're already building. We're designing for next year as far as we're incorporating things. You're not gonna see next. Okay, I'm just telling you, for me, I cannot make a design when I don't have the material. That's the golden rule, okay? And I'm just telling you right now, I don't know of anybody, but you're already seeing it.
You can't make this magically appear out of thin air?
I can't, you know, and it's not something I can renew. But, you know, Sarah, you see it all the time, right? Are you seeing other vendors bringing in really high-grade lapis?
There's nothing like this. It's definitely nothing compares to the quality of this lapis. Let me just give everyone a quick update because I think we have to move on. It is going very quickly. If you don't yet own a lapis necklace, or if you just want to own one, this will be one of the most prized additions to your collection. It's that regal and royal blue. It's an ancient stone. It's got a famous history. Wow, it's absolutely superb. The quality is stunning. It comes with that extender. So we will make that available as long as our quantities last. So jump online, go to hsn.com. I would pick that up in a heartbeat. That's just a beautiful find. Now, I'm going to remind you about one of our great finds from last hour. If you love a little clearance shopping and if you're just looking for an excuse to treat yourself tonight, more than 500 of you picked up the multi-gemstone 3-stone ring. Now, if you want the turquoise with butterscotch amber collection, look how pretty that is. It's butterscotch amber in the center and the beautiful turquoise on the side stones. It's all done in solid sterling silver, wraps around, tapers beautifully. We have fewer than 100 in the butterscotch amber collection. If you want the raspberry thulite that comes with the beautiful green jade, that's faceted. We have just about 100 of these remaining. So this is last call. Once it goes on clearance, there's no telling how long this will last. I know there's so many of you savvy shoppers. You know what a great find that is. And once it's gone, this will not be back. So enjoy the big savings. It's about $30 off our regular price. We still are offering flex pay on so many items that are in the show. So without further ado, let's get to this wonderful cat's eye necklace, which it had me at hello, Jay. When I walked into the building, I could not take my eyes off of this stone. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, Jay. We're gonna offer the necklace to everybody. It's all brand new. Look at how affordable this is. $137.25. It comes in this beautiful 20-inch length, plus it has the nearly 3 inches in the extender, wearable anywhere between 20 and 23 inches in length. That's all solid sterling silver. You've got the graduated beads. These are not small beads. They start at 8 millimeters, and then you get to these giant jawbreakers here at the bottom. Those are 18 millimeter beads. They're beautiful, solid, high polished, honey, caramel, golden tones. And of course that little wink of the golden blonde's cat's eye that it's famous for. We've got the matching earrings for you, nearly 2 inches in length. Those are nice big stones as well, and those are also available for you. All right, Jay, I can't wait to hear about cat's eye. We hear a lot about tiger's eye, but not as much of the cat's eye.
Well, the cat's eye is the same, the chatoyancy effect, right? What makes it so unique and so different is the color on it. It's the blonde. So it's the blonde color of this. And I think the thing that really kind of makes my day, like we always, Sarah always calls me just before the show and we discuss, you know, kind of what we're doing, say hi, you know, before we go on air. And since we can't do it in person, I have to be from my super secret location. We talk about this, but what I found so intriguing is this is the first thing that popped out of her mouth, besides hi, Jay. She goes, I love this necklace. And I thought, wow, because that's what I want, right? When she walks into the room and she sees everything that we're going to be selling, and she's actually looking at her physical samples, and she's drawn to it. Well, you know, you're going to have that same effect. And also people that, you know, if you're wearing this, people around you will have that effect too. This is really a phenomenal material. What I love about it though, is it's got the property of what they call chatoyancy, which chatoyancy is the same thing as the cat's eye effect. And that's the natural bling and glow. It looks like it's lit from within. It looks like you've not only polished it, right? But there's actually where it's polished from within, and it's like it's coming out, it's talking to you. As you get this in really high white lights and stuff, wait till you see what it does. I mean, even here you can see it. And this is not faceted or anything. Do you see the natural? Do you see that chatoyant? And that's what that is. It's the crystals growing within inside of the material, and you're seeing the light refraction reflecting off of the natural crystalline structure growing within inside of the raw material.
This is so beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait for you to get your hands on this one because it's so cool and refreshing to the touch. It also has that nice substantial weight so you can feel the beads. You can get that nice big bold look on your neckline. And then everyone's gonna be asking you about this stone. Come in close again. I really am so impressed because it's not always easy to find every stone that has those optical properties, Jay. So each one of these has to be what? Hand selected and sorted so they all have that cat's eye effect?
Yeah, they're all cut, you know, again, all from the natural rough. And so the lapidaris in this case, he or she, this material comes from Namibia. They start with the raw material, and as they're doing this material, it's like cutting labradorite. You can see the different banding in this, the different layers. Well, as they're cutting the rough, they'll chase those fire lines. So they'll actually chase that chatoyancy in the beads so that they actually hand select every single piece of rough, and then they cut that bead. Now, these aren't done on some big, huge machine, right? Magic machine that cuts round beads. They actually take this out. They block them out. They start, if you can imagine, they start as, they take this material and they cut it into sugar cube sizes. Like they're all, like they're cubes. And so they're bigger for the 18 millimeter. The cube would probably be about 25 millimeters squared off. They drill the center of that with a diamond Dremel, and then they take that, it's all strung on this like a piano wire. They do it by size, and they run that back and forth on a flat lap, wet flat lap, and they grind that all down. They wear all that, they spin and wears off all the edging material, and that's what creates the round bead. So they're all individually hand done. Even, I mean, it really is old school, and it's the best way that you can, number one, that you can utilize the material, you get the best look, you get the best polish.
Look at the glow. It almost is glowing, Jay. I couldn't wait to put this on. Remember, this is going to have that little extra length that you don't find on all of his pieces. It starts at 20 inches. You can wear it even longer, up to nearly 23 inches in length. And you're not gonna have a big ugly microphone at home, hopefully, when you wear your necklace. So imagine how beautiful that's gonna look. I mean, think about all your fall colors, your fall wardrobe, your gold tones, your rust tones, your wine tones. Maybe it's a beautiful shade of brown, or maybe you've got those beautiful, deep sort of sunflower yellow colors. It's just gonna be so radiant. And to see the size of these beads and that high polish, the way it reflects the light so beautifully. I love the empowering nature of this stone. They always say cat's eye is sort of to ward off evil and be that symbol of protection around your neckline. And then when you add the earrings, you've got something that's sort of perfectly proportioned, so they don't overwhelm the necklace, and they are the exact match. So when we have an opportunity for you to get the matching earrings home, you may not have another opportunity to do so when you have such a love for that necklace. That way you can put the collection together. I think you're gonna be so thrilled and so pleased. And then how rare is it to find any kind of color? And I have to say, Jay, when I was in Tucson, I'm always drawn to those stones that have those optical properties that are so mesmerizing. And I saw tables and tables. I didn't see anything like this. It's almost like that butterscotch amber color.
You know, it does have kind of like the butterscotch amber look, but here again, this came on the market. We started seeing it about, I guess it's about 9 years ago now. I have to go back because the older I get, it's like you want time to stop, but then you realize it doesn't. But if I think about this, really popped on the market about 9 years ago is when it, now of when I first saw it. Ever since then, anytime that we've had a little of this material, we've made it into designs, it always sells out. And so the first thing that our buyers always want, I have to tell you, I've been requested that I do a today's special in this, a TS in this, so many times, and I tell them every time, I would love to do it because it is highly sought after, especially this blonde color and this look. Everybody loves it, they want it, but it's extremely, extremely rare. There's not a lot of this material.
Sure.
Less than 5% of all the material that I get out of this particular material is this color.
Well, today it is kind of going to be like a today's special because I don't expect this to last the day. When you see something you love from Mine Finds, know that it's usually very limited. These are not mass produced. These are not made in a factory. They're not pre-calibrated. Each and every one of them is really a collector's item. They're very special. I'm so glad that so many of you are adding that to your order. I think you're going to be so thrilled. And the FlexPay will make it affordable for you today. You can do the necklace on FlexPay. You can add the earrings on FlexPay. But that golden color, that's like champagne. That's like candlelight. Look how pretty it is. And every single bead has that wonderful little wink to it. So every bead comes to life. It has that glow like it's lit from within. I think that's going to frame your face beautifully. You're going to just love that so much. I'm just so thrilled for you. That was one of the most exciting new pieces I think I found today, and I'm so thrilled that I got to share that with you. So I hope you love it as much as I do. Now, quick update on Lapis. Here's what's happening. Several of our items did sell out last hour, and the Lapis is our first item this hour, and it is already headed for a complete sellout. It's probably one of the most magnificent lapis specimens I've ever seen in my 15 plus years on television shopping for jewelry with you. So I really, really encourage you to consider this. It's beautifully done. It's a timeless design. It'll never go out of style, and it's genuine lapis lazuli. So it's that bright blue, that mesmerizing deep blue, that royal blue, that regal blue that will just be a treasure for years and years to come. We'll tell you when that sells out. Okay, so stay on the phones for that beautiful blonde cat's eye. I think you're just gonna be tickled pink. You got that one home. Still lots of surprises in store for you this hour, including a little Phosphiderite. Try saying that on a Tuesday at 5:20 p.m. See if that rolls off your tongue. But good thing we have Jade King here to break it down for us. This is Phosphiderite and blue lace agate. We have a brand new collection for you, all done with this combination of beautiful, pretty pastels. You've got the purple and the Phosphor-Ciderite, and you've got that blue lace agate with that beautiful sort of dreamy pale blue color, alternating color pattern all the way around, graduated design. This is so dreamy. This is, I would say, Jay, a dreamy combination of colors.
Yeah, you know, and okay, so you've got two things going on here. Phosphor-Ciderite. Now, Phosphor-Ciderite, if you could say that 3 times fast, yeah. Okay. That's your first challenge today. Phosphor-Ciderite comes from several locations in the world. I mean, I've seen it in 44 years of Trump in the tundra. I've seen it numerous times. That being said, this is the most amazing Phosphor-Ciderite I've ever seen in my life. It comes out of one deposit in Chile. I get it from the same miner that I get some of my turquoise from. He mines this. It's a small deposit. That's the lavender material, is the Phosphor-Ciderite. Usually when you see Phosphor-Ciderite, it's might be purple, it might be lavender, but it's full of junk. It's got all kinds of stuff growing in it. Usually a lot of black dendritic material. It have huge white spots. It just doesn't look good. That's why I don't really use it. This is the only Phosphor-Ciderite I use. That being said, there's not a lot of this material, okay? It's not like there's oodles and boodles of it. It's very, very rare. They get very limited quantities of it. It has that beautiful natural lavender color. So this literally is the highest grade I've ever seen. I offset this with some of the last remaining of my blue lace agate. All agates are exclusive to the one deposit they're mined from. You don't find blue lace agate anywhere else in the world. It comes from Springbuck, outside of a little town in Springbuck, out of the Swanson deposit. The Swanson family had that deposit. Used to be, there was a lot of this blue lace agate. George marketed, he was an incredible marketer, marketed it worldwide. Used to see a lot of it. The mine's closed, been closed for some time now. This material you're seeing here has been in my collection for at least 20 years, at least, maybe even longer than that, okay, that I've had that rough material. You can't buy that anymore. You can't get it. It does not exist. This is some of the last of the designs that we've even included it in. And what makes it so unique is that beautiful lacing within the blue agate. It's a natural blue agate, but that's why they call it blue lace. It has that beautiful white feather lacing through it. It's kind of almost like a crazy lace pattern. You see a lot of low grade of this material that it doesn't have any lacing. It's just blue or it's white. But this is, if you check that out, you see the lacing in this material? Do you see the lacing?
Yeah.
Do you see the color in this? This is from my private collection. You can't buy this material. You cannot find this material anywhere. The only way you can get it is from somebody like me that has a stock of it. And most of this is at least, I put it back, most of it is at least 20 years older. 20 years old, if not older, is when we sorted that material out and put it back.
Well, you know, Jay, every time I'm out here with you, I learn something new. I learn about a new stone, a new source, a new beautiful gemstone. And one thing that I constantly have to remind myself of is that these prices do not reflect the unique and special and unusual stones that you bring us. You can buy fashion jewelry at this price. You can buy faux or fake or glass or plastic or imitation gems for under $150. But you will not find anything like this out there on the marketplace today. There's no jeweler in the world that would have this combination, would not have this quality and the selection of the stones. There's no mall or department store that you could walk into and if you would just say, hey, can you show me all your phosphiderite? Yeah, just wait to see the expression on their faces, right? So when you shop with Jay King, you really have an exclusive sort of inside scoop to what's happening in the gem world. Know that each and every one of these are incredibly limited. I think we only have about 300 or so of those remaining. We're nearly sold out of our lapis. Our beautiful golden cat's eye was very popular. So if you see it and it's live on television, be sure to shop it. We don't get to repeat a lot of items. Isn't that right, Jay? I mean, I can't tell you how many shows we've had together, and we rarely see the same item come up more than once or twice.
Well, there's a reason for that. Number one is we are constantly developing new and different. Yeah, that's what we want. We want you to be able to tune in, and I think that this is 25 years for us that we've been had the pleasure of doing the Mind Find show. I've been in business for 44 years, but 25 years for the Mind Find, which is just incredible. But I thank the viewers for that. And the viewers are the ones that have made this possible. But the reason I think that they shop with us and that they tune in with us is that they know that when they tune in, they're going to not see the same old. They're going to see something new, something different, something that they've never seen from anybody else. This is the first time that I've actually combined these two materials together. And here again, what makes it so unique and so unusual is this is the last remaining of the blue lace agate. This is some of the last remaining designs I was able to do in that. It's the first time I've ever paired it back to this beautiful Phosphor Ciderite. This material comes from Chile. It comes from one of my turquoise miners. But I will tell you right now, hands down, it is the most amazing Phosphor Ciderite I've ever seen. They're still mining it, but when they mine it, they're mining turquoise. And this is kind of like a kind of a side thing that they do. When they mine it, they have to move a lot of ground. It's not a big mine, it's all done by hand. And then they'll find pockets of this beautiful phosphor ciderite that's just that beautiful, it's as clear as it gets. Normally it's got a lot of black in it, a lot of white. It doesn't have that beautiful lavender pop.
So pretty.
I love the feel of this, the soothingness of this design.
It really is, and I think this will go with so many of your pastels, so many of your creams and your grays and your blacks and your ivory shades. So jump online. I'm so glad that you're watching tonight, and so many of you are taking advantage of that brand new necklace. The sky's the limit. We'll tell you when that one is gone. But Jay, I want to show everybody something that just premiered today, and I know, speaking of new, you haven't had a chance to see it, so I'm just going to slide and do a little boot scoot and boogie over here to show everybody. Will you tell us about your brand new Nephrite Jade jewelry collection? We have a necklace, we have earrings, and I believe, yes, here it is. We have the ring, Jay. It's stunning.
Okay, and here again, this is a Nephrite Jade. In 44 years of doing this, In 44 years, this is the first time I actually was able to bring Jade into the Mine Finds line. In 44 years. Have I bought Jade? Yes, I have bought so many things that people called Jade. They swore it was Jade. We got it back. I bought it, or bought this, took the specimen. We tested it. Guess what? Didn't test as Jade. This is this material from Pakistan. Go on, do a little research. You'll find this isn't doing it justice. This is a beautiful emerald green. It is the most beautiful, stunning, stunning green. This is the biggest necklace we ever did. And this is the stupidity of what I do. Now, you have to understand, these were designed last year, right? I didn't design these this year. I designed them last year. I've already allocated the material. The buyer's already chosen this. I have to make it. They slated this. This is the very first time I've ever been on in 25 years. This is the first time I've been on in September, right? I never am here in September. September is my birthday. Birth month, and I tell you, I have never had a birthday in 25 years, the last 25 years, in America, all right? I've had it in a desert in Morocco. I can tell you all the crazy places I've been when I had my birthday, right? So we actually moved this in so that because we got these few hours for September, and we did this. But I have to tell you, this material at the time that I designed this and I cut it, I was using this material like a drunken sailor, right? I thought honestly, they're mining this, and I kind of had the inside scoop on it. We were the first to the trough on it. We were the first ones that had it. And they assured me that I could get more and more and more of it, that they were just now getting to develop the deposit. It was getting better and better and better. It's a really nice deposit, a nice mine. Well, what's happened is, yes, they're now mining it, and they're able to get the rough material, but the prices have gone up. They're insane for anywhere on different grades from 300 to 500% more than what I paid for it.
Wow.
So even if I tried, like this necklace, to tell you the truth, think about this, what we're selling this necklace the very first time you're getting to see it, that the price of the material has gone up 300 to 500% in cost. That's my cost, at mining cost, at wholesale cost. This would be a fortune to be able to buy it. I couldn't even make it and even come close to giving you this price. And here again, the key thing, the way we work, the way that makes us different, that the thing that really makes us special is we do it from the source, from the ground up. The furthest I'll get away from something is like the lapis. I can't go into the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan and talk to the local tribes guys. It just wouldn't work out very good, right, on my part. So, I have to go through a consolidator. This, though, something like this, we go mine direct. We do all of the cutting. We do all the designing. And then here's what's really special. We bring it directly to you, and we sell it directly to you on the Mine Find show. So you're not going through any middlemen. You're not, you're
right.
not, in most cases, when you're buying these things, you're buying them at what normally we would wholesale them for. And the reason we're able to do that is because of this very unique opportunity that we have.
It's a very special piece. It's an extraordinary piece, and I think you've never seen anything like it. I highly recommend this. Be sure to add the earrings and the ring while they're available. We'll hopefully have a chance to come back to that. If not, make sure that you place your order now. We can reserve that for you and get it out to you as quickly as possible. More Mine Finds, more with Jade King right after this. Don't go away.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Worry worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Get crafting, get organized, and get ready for fun with HSN's Fall Home and Craft Fair. Freshen up your home with DIY projects and crafts from all your favorite brands like Anna Griffin, Origami, and more. Make your home a happy place. Starts Friday.
All righty, thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Sarah. I would not want to be anywhere else in the world than right here with you and the spectacular Mind Find show. We started off with this beautiful cat's eye. Isn't that pretty? It's a blonde cat's eye. Just a few left in the Lapis Necklace. That was also very, very popular. Last hour, we did a little clearance shopping, so check out what you missed. And now we're going to dive into some turquoise. So let's go to the Azure Peaks Turquoise Bead Necklace collection next. I would love for you to check this out. We do have a feature price for you today. We also have Flex Pay for you to take advantage of. And we're shopping Mind Finds, which means every single stone you see today is all genuine gemstones. They're all set in solid sterling silver or have that beautiful necklace extender done in solid sterling silver. And they all have a wonderful and fabulous unique story to tell, because we got to go to our resident rock hound, Jay, to talk Azure Peaks. Tell us why this stone and this selection is so very, very popular. I love the color of Azure Peaks.
Well, you know, Azure Peaks, it's a turquoise. I actually have several different mines that I buy from in Mongolia. But what's happening in Mongolia for people that, if you ever have an opportunity to go, well, it depends. If you like the outdoors, go to Mongolia. If you don't like the outdoors and you're looking for a lot of foo-for-all, that's probably not the place to vacation. But Mongolia is, for the size of the country, is very undeveloped. They're just now starting to have infrastructure and developing. And one of the things that they're finding is they have huge mineral wealth, especially copper. They're finding some of the largest, probably copper deposits in the world, from how I understand it, are located in Mongolia. A great thing about that is one of the byproducts of copper mining, in some cases, can be turquoise. This is a fabulous turquoise. It's called Azure Peaks from the area that it comes from. We found this years ago before they started to develop it. They're now starting to develop it as a copper property. We don't have an exclusive on this. I don't know if there's any way you could get an exclusive, but what I have is I have somebody in the area who actually handles all the Mongolian, pretty much all the Mongolian mines for us, where they go, and as they mine this, they go on a regular basis, and we do all what they call, we don't do mine run, we do hand select. So we buy these turquoises. Now, I don't know of anybody else that has this turquoise rough in the United States, but I can't speak for everybody. I have no clue, maybe somebody has some of it, but it is not commercially marketed. You really have to know somebody who knows somebody to be able to get it, right? And we have a direct contact, direct source. So this is one of the things that you can, with Mind Finds, especially with turquoise, and I have so many of our viewers over the years, actually over 25 years, who it blows me away. People send me pictures all the time, and they'll show me their collection. And it's like me going back in a time machine, because I'll see designs that they have, not only in turquoise and other materials, that the only material I have left in that particular material is a specimen in one of my specimen cases, right? Which I have thousands of specimens. Where the material's completely mined out, you cannot get it.
Sorry to interrupt. We got a sellout to announce on the Lapis Necklace. Congratulations, everybody. I do have a Lapis cuff coming up, so stick around for that. But just one more quick live look at our beautiful Azure Peaks. I just wanted you to see this color in person. And I love the natural matrix of the stone, Jay. You see all these beautiful, almost like a spider web. You see beautiful golden and coppery browns and chocolate brown colors. No two stones look exactly alike, and I think that's what we love about it.
Well, in this particular run right here, and what you're looking at is, we'll get these in runs, okay? And then what we do, the first thing we do, we bring it in, we sort by size. Then we sort by color, then we sort by grade. So in this, you're saying, well, if you sorted this by color, why do you have all these different colors? Well, here's why. Okay, this came in, we sorted it all by size. And then we graded it all by color. And then we did it all sorted by color, and then we do it by grade. Well, in this case, this is what we got. We got all these different natural color variations, which I think are just totally white. You see the crazy matrix in this? You've got everything from a caramel brown matrix to like this vivid, it's a ferrous oxide, beautiful, like we call spiderweb red. Can you see the kind of the red look in this? Got greens, like tealy greens, and then you've also got these really, really super high blues. It's that's the natural color of this. I didn't change it. So here's the big challenge. When I'm looking at this lot, when I'm looking at this load, because I cut it from the rough material, I look at this, I decide, okay, what kind of design can I do? And in this case, this is what I came up with. I designed this. I did some really big, chunky beads, very unique, very unusual, but I actually did this on purpose where I wanted to combine all of these colors, all of these looks. And when you look at it from afar, the first thing you do, your eye is just drawn to it. It's just a really natural look. And what's really cool, again, is you're not buying matchy pieces, right?
Yes.
Every one of these, line 10 of these up, they're all going to be uniquely different in their own right. The same design, same amount of material, but uniquely different. Everyone's individual.
And look at that. You'll see Lynn's necklace is a slightly different pattern and kaleidoscope of colors than the one I have. By the way, the other necklace that Lynn has on is also Azure Peaks, and that was available last hour, so you can check that out as well. 710045, that's our Azure Peaks turquoise necklace, available on FlexPay for you today. That's also getting rave reviews. Now, I want to give you a little sneak peek. Something else that's available during our big Mind Find show this Tuesday afternoon is, the Coil Bracelets. These are so fun because you actually get two. Yes, everyone's gonna get a black spinel wrap bracelet, and then everyone's gonna get another gemstone of their choice. So it's either black spinel with turquoise, black spinel with peridot, or black spinel with the kunzite. So everyone's getting two of the coil wrap bracelets. They're flexible, they're really easy just to throw on and go. You don't have a clasp, you don't have any closure to worry about. Super easy on and off. And those are in 5 flex pays. I don't know how that happened, but take the ball and run with it. $28 to get those home instead of 2, and those are at our HSN price today of $139.98. Just a little something fun to think about, a little something for everyone. We really have so much variety for you tonight. We're gonna move right along. I think we're gonna go to the ring. Yes, let's tell everyone about this ring because I really, really am super excited about this. We had a very popular ring last hour. But this one is really interesting because it's reversible. So see if you can follow me. I'm gonna pick up a sample here that's not attached to this ring display. So if you choose the turquoise collection, the turquoise flips over and reverses to lapis. So lapis on one side, turquoise on the other. You actually get 2 looks in one. And this is a giant cushion cut cabochon, 13 by 18 millimeters. Isn't that pretty? We have 5 through 12 available, and you do want to shop your size. It does give you a little extra wiggle room, by the way, just because it's not sort of that perfect round shape. The other choice also features turquoise, but you can have turquoise that you see here. Let me turn that around. Turquoise that reverses to spiny oyster. So you get 2 different rings and you get them for one low price of $76.81. These are so fun. You might want to pick up both. They're getting rave reviews, big customer pick. So is this a sneak peek or should we talk about this one? Well, okay, let's go to Jay. Jay, go ahead. We've got time to talk on this one. I love these reversible rings because it is really fun to sort of change your mood, change your mind, change your outfit, and then you can change your ring.
You can do it on the fly, which is what I like. Okay, I designed this, and I did it a while ago. This was one of the designs that I designed that I used to be known for in my gallery looks, my gallery collections. I used to do it in really, really high grade materials. I used to do it in gold also. So it's a great concept, a great look. And you pointed out the shank on this is square, right? Mm-hmm. There's actually a reason for that. Because of how it's designed, where it flips over, because you've got such, the cabochons are so thick on both sides, that way it fits perfectly. Also, it's really kind of different. And it's little things like this I've learned. If you look, I observe, is that your fingers aren't round, right? Why we make round rings, I don't know. Because your fingers, okay, I know it sounds stupid, but just take a moment, you look at your fingers are actually square or rectangular, right? They're not round, they're not perfectly round, but rings are always round,
Jay,
right?
you must be onto something.
I made this, okay, but it's the little things like this that I observe, right? When I did this design, but I did it more to make it functional. Mm-hmm. And you've got two unique looks here. Number one, you're buying one design, one ring.
Right.
Where can you see this? When you're buying one ring design, you're getting two absolutely different looks all in one purchase, right?
Let me talk about sizing real quickly before we move on. It's going to be a little bit generous. So if you are in between sizes, you could go down. Otherwise, order true to size. But because it's square, notice how it has just a little bit of wiggle room. So this is great if you want to maybe switch it between different fingers. See how nice it is? It goes on nice and easy. And then you've got a little extra wiggle room there. So either shop your size, or if you're on the fence, you can even go down a size in this ring. And then of course, to flip it around, you do take it off your finger and then you can go to the other color. So there's two options. We've got the turquoise on one side, lapis on the other. Or you can do turquoise that reverses to spiny oyster. They're both fabulous. It's two looks in one for $76.81. So it's kind of like $38 a pop. So I love, love, love that ring. I think you're gonna have so much fun. Okay, we have a premiere coming up in about 15 minutes. I have so many exciting things to show you. I have a special guest you may know, love, and recognize. That's all I'm going to say. But tune in for the premiere of Bianca Milano. I want to show you one of the most spectacular pieces in the hour. It's all Italian designed. It's all Italian made. It has the most beautiful hand finishing, a satin finish with almost like a dusting of diamonds. It's the look of diamonds. It's really spectacular. It has that beautiful sort of wrap style. It has tapers in the back. We'll have matching earrings. I've got omegas. I've got herringbones. There's bangles. There's earrings galore. And we're going to have a lot of fun next hour because I can't wait for you to see the new collection. I can't wait for you to see our very special guest. Our very special guest is someone that you know and love, so stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to take you shopping. Just a little sneak peek. Jewelry all afternoon today here on HSN. Sorry, guys. It's just us girls. Okay, the cuff. Let's do the cuff. This is a nice cuff that also is done in some of these really gorgeous shades and gemstones like you saw in the ring. So I'll hold them up next to it. You can kind of get a little look here. Let me turn it this way. There you go. All right, so you do have some of the same stones here in the split top cuff bracelet. You can either do the lapis or you can do this beautiful Lonesome Pine Mountain Turquoise. We have not seen this on air in about a year. So we were able to bring in a few for our show today. It's on 3 flexible payments for you. Solid sterling silver. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous 28 by 23 millimeter center stone. It has a beautiful wide band, but it tapers all the way around the back. Nice open shank here. Geometric design. It is checkerboard cut on the lapis. It's a smooth cabochon if you choose the turquoise. Nice addition to the ring. So let's talk about these bracelets, Jay. I don't know how you do it. When I shop at those designers and those museum galleries, you do not see gemstone bracelets anywhere near this price.
You know, like one of the things, that I, to tell you the truth, I mean, I've never been, just so you know, this is the first time in my life I've ever been in any location for more than 2 weeks at a time. I've never experienced that in my adult life. I travel all the time. One of the things I'm getting to do is I'm kind of getting, since I'm kind of stuck in Florida right now, I'm going around, I'm getting to see what's out there. I see, you know, what they're selling in the shops and everything. And you're exactly right. I'm very proud of what we do, but it's really funny because you get so far away from it sometimes because the reality of things, because when you're a manufacturer and you do what I do, you don't really realize what they retail things for, what they sell them for. And they're fair prices. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that it really makes you feel good about what you do and how you do it. If you look at these are massive. They're huge. These are all hand done. This is all done from sterling silver sheet material. They're not cast. So what does that mean? That means that they're all individually done, and their key thing, they're done by silversmiths. All of the stones here, you can't buy these. These are all free-form cuts. The only way you can get these like this is cut them yourself. You can't even buy that. You couldn't, there's nobody that makes that sells that size, that shape. They're all done from scratch, from the rough materials by hand. Okay, what do you have material-wise here? Again, what I've told you about the lapis, this is all, this in this case, that one that you've got right there on your wrist, that lapis, that's AAA grade. That's AAA grade. It doesn't get any better than that.
Stunning.
Okay?
Wow.
It doesn't get any better than that. It's all, and that's natural. That hasn't been color enhanced. Mm-hmm. The turquoise, if we showed you the turquoise, look how the lapis, do you see how every one of these is the same? It's a really super, super high grade. That beautiful, you see that's the lazuli in that, where you've actually got that, it's like silver pyrite that actually is in that particular material right there in that lapis. They're all, but the thing is, this is the highest grade. It's all A grade, AA or AAA grade. All of this is formed from sterling silver sheet material. The only way you can make these designs are silversmiths and lapidaries cutting from the rough. It's the only way to do it. None of this can be machine cut. It can't be bought. It can't be knocked out. You can't buy those findings. They all have to be hand done, every one of those. The turquoise, you can see Lynn. Do you notice the one that Lynn has, the turquoise here? That's Lonesome Pine. Do you see where it's kind of a different color, more of like a green? Every one of these will be different. The Lonesome Pine was an exclusive for us. I bought the whole deposit. I named it. It was the craziest thing. We went up and they showed me the deposit. There was on top, and there was one pine tree growing out of the side of this mountain up at the top. And I said, that pine tree really looks lonesome. And hence, Lonesome Pine.
Thus the name of the turquoise.
That's the name of the turquoise. You can't get more natural than that, you know?
I'm waiting for Kingzite. Jay Kingzite or Kingstone.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay, there we go. You got to put your name on it, Jay. Why not? You're a legend. All right, let's go into our next collection. I adore this piece. Right after my beautiful cat's eye necklace that I was wearing throughout the hour, my second favorite pick of the hour is this Picante Agate and Garnet jewelry. I think it's because I'm drawn to these fall colors as there starts to become a little chill in the air and you start to see the leaves turn. You might be looking for those red and the oranges and those rust tones that really bring out that beautiful, rich color of the earth, and that's what this Picante really does. So we have a multi-strand and garnet bead necklace for you. Very earthy, very sensual. You've got that lush look. You've got that layered design. It's got these beautiful silver, genuine solid sterling silver end caps. It's got that extender on the back, and then it lies beautifully on your neckline, so you really get both the garnet and the Picante agate together. Very stunning and vibrant. And then, wait for it, the earrings, I believe are like over 4 inches in length. That's right, nearly 5 inches in length. I like to call those shoulder dusters. That's done in the same fiery color combination as the necklace. We have these both available for you. Feature Premier today is on 5 flex pay. So you can really take your time to pay this off interest free. But I love this set for fall, Jay. I just love the color combination.
Well, okay, you got Picante agate, which is really kind of an amazing, you know, the agates, like I said before, agates are specific to that one deposit. They won't, when you have an agate, the Picante agate, you're not going to find it. This comes out, it's mined in one deposit in Mexico. You won't find it in Africa. You're not going to find it in South America. You're not going to find it in Canada. You're not going to find it anywhere else. It only comes from that one deposit. What's interesting about that, that's a friend of mine. He's an American miner, but he has mining claims in numerous countries, but this one is a mining claim in Mexico. It's a beautiful agate. I can't even describe the color. It's like an orangey red. It's the most unique, different look. You can see interspersed in there, that is garnet, the really dark. It looks almost black, it's not. When you get it, it's like ruby red. It's just like the most beautiful dark blood red. And that's garnet that is, they don't really mine it in Madagascar. They find it in the tidal pools. When the tides go out, they go out and they muck it, the mud. They bring it in when the tide comes back up. Everybody comes in, they take a little siesta. They pan for it like they pan for gold. And you get the nuggets. They literally, just like you were gonna pan for gold, they'll pan for the garnet. And that's where you get that comes out of Madagascar. Now, what makes this so special, so unique, over the top crazy? Not just the combination of the materials, but look at the craftsmanship. These are 3 millimeter to 5 millimeter, 4.5 millimeter beads. They facet these, they actually cut them with tweezers. think about that. The only reason I can even do this and even sell this to you, this is not a profit deal. The reason we get these is this is what we call busy work. So when our lapidaries and our cutters don't have anything to do, we give them, in this case, the Picante Agate.
Oh, I think we're... Okay, we're gonna check your mic, Jay. We only got a couple minutes left. By the way, the earrings are just fabulous. Okay, a couple minutes left. I wanna show you one more piece before we move on. It's the J. King Andean Turquoise and Smoky Quartz Pendant, which I am thrilled to present on clearance for you today, which means the lowest price we've ever offered on the pendant that you see here. It's going to be down to $111.98, and it was originally $196. So we're taking, gosh, nearly $93, I should say about $86 off the price of the pendant. That's a beautiful Andean turquoise with a little smoky quartz there on that accent stone. We're also offering the earrings for you. They're on sale today. You get 2 of those beautiful teardrop shapes, also set in solid sterling silver with the smoky quartz accents. You do want to put the pendant on your own chain, or maybe you're picking up on one of the sterling silver collars today. There's lots of ways to present that. All handcrafted, really upscale and designer look, Jay. Tell us quickly about the Andean turquoise in our final few minutes together.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, we were the cave. They couldn't get through the cave door there. So this is Andean blue,
Yeah.
and here again, this comes out of Chile. Again, this is a mine that we have our representative, they go pick. We only take the high grade material that comes out of it. We take only the highest grade select material. This design is, it's either designed by Crystal or Brian. I don't want to say it's Brian's design and then Crystal get mad. I don't want to say it's Crystal and then Brian get mad. So either Brian or Crystal did this. This is for the gallery connection. Their designs, you can always tell them, they're very contemporary. They're gallery jewelers. I mean, to this day, that's what they still do. They do gallery designs. They do very, very upscale looks. This is a very rare material, rare turquoise. There's not a lot of it. And this is some of the top grade material that has come out of this deposit in Chile. This is one of the very few times that we've actually combined, we're starting to do this where we're not like you take turquoise, but you put it with a semi-precious stone. In this case, like a smoky quartz, or maybe you'll use a ruby or an emerald or a garnet. We're starting to do more designs like that where we're designing with opaque materials and then combining with gemstones or semi-precious stones. I just love it. Look, gallery collection, over the top.
Wow.
I mean, if you look at the quality, this is all natural.
Let me show you the silver on the back.
Okay, and here again, to go back to the fact, this isn't cast. This is the only way you can do this. The only way it's possible is by having silversmiths and custom lapidaries. You can't buy these in these sizes. The only way you can do it is completely from scratch by hand. So that's the only way to do this. This is all part of the gallery collection. We make very limited amount of these. There's not like we make thousands. There's a few hundred. So this isn't something you see yourself coming and going.
And they usually don't go on clearance either, Jay.
It's always fun working with you. I love it. I know we're counting down here.
Yeah. Jay, it was so fun to spend the last couple hours with you. Okay.
I can see they're getting ready to turn the lights off.
They're turning up the music and they're turning down the lights on Jay King, but he will be back tomorrow, everybody. So tune in for more Mind Find shows tomorrow. Thank you, Jay. Stick around. We've got the premiere of Bianca Milano, all Italian designs, all Italian made, solid sterling silver jewelry. It's all coming up next. I want you to join me.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the Hsn Card. As an Hsn Card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN Card.